And welcome to another Fishing with Steve product review. We're out on the bank with another weekend of fishing here in lovely Carlow, and we're going to do a quick review on a portable power station that's been sent to us by our friends at ALLPOWERS. It's the R600 600 watt portable power station along with the SP027 100 watt solar panel. We're going to do a review on the boat that I'm using for a whole weekend of fishing. See how we get on. Let's get into it. Oh, beautiful. I did do the unboxing on this before I came on the trip. I was going to do the unboxing on the trip, but I wanted to bring this and use it as my only power station that I was bringing with me. So I had to take it out of the box and do a bit of a charge up, get it charged to 100%, charge all my camera batteries, drone batteries, etc. off it for this weekend. So I got all that done, and then I wanted to recharge it then using solar only, and did that today using the SP027 100 watt solar panel. So as I said, I did the unboxing already. So what do you get with the R600? You get a AC plug in this little low powered brand of things. You get your manual, and that's it. That's all you need. So go through some of the specs on the thing. It's 299 watt hours capacity, 600 watt inverter on it on the AC side, and has surged to 1200 watts. It was 5.9 kilos, which is not too bad considering it's still a very portable thing. The handle on the top handle that folds down and folds flush, giving you a nice flush finish on the top, but that handle makes it a really portable unit. Like, you'll easily hold it with one hand, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, so go through what's on the outputs on it. So as I said, you've got AC inverter, 600 watts. There's two outlets for that. And then on the DC side, you have two USB-A's at 18 watts and two USB-C's at 100 watts each. So they come in really handy with the likes of charging my drone and stuff like that up when I'm on the bank. And that's what I mainly use this for, doing the fishing videos. I'm going to be charging multiple batteries, multiple cameras. Also keeping, then I have a fan inside for really warm days like today. Fans, and then the likes of bivvy lights, all that sort of stuff for camping side of things, as well as the fishing and filming side of stuff. So keeps me all that. I also was running today off this one, I was running my laptop. It's a 500 watt battery pack on my laptop. It's an Alienware, pretty powerful editing laptop, and I was able to run my laptop running off this. So ACs, two AC out inverters, they're running on the 600 watt inverter. We got on the DC side, two USB-A's with 18 watt output, two USB-C's with 100 watt output each. There is a light on it as well, and you've got a cigarette lighter type output as well at 10 watts for the 12 volt. On the top, on the outputs then as well, you've got a wireless charger for your phones, stuff like that. That will take it's a wireless charger of 15 watts. As I said, the handle sits flush, so your phones are able to sit down on that and charge wirelessly. Very handy, very useful. Okay, on the sides, on the inputs for charging, you got this neat little flap that keeps all your kind of inputs protected. So you lift that up, we've got your AC input. So this will charge our 400 watt input from your AC plug socket. So basically when you plug this in at home, and that will means it charge from 0 to 100 in less than an hour. You've got an overload reset. So basically if you overload this unit, this kind of fuse thing will pop. It's a switch, and you push that back in and it just resets the whole thing. And then you have your solar input for your XT60 connector for your solar panels. I've been pretty impressed with it. As I said, I took it out yesterday, charged it up fully, then used it yesterday to charge all my batteries and get all the batteries done. Drained it down to about 22-23% today after charging all the batteries, and then stuck it back on the solar panel, which I'm going to go through with you now. and charged it back up to 100% in probably, I think it was about 3.5 hours. I charged back up to 100%. That was getting between 60 and 70 watts of power input from the solar panel. So as part of the package that ALLPOWERS did send me on, they sent me this is their 100 watt solar panel. It's the SP027. It's the foldable 100 watt solar panel. And yeah, it's a pretty useful unit. I've been using this all today, and as I said, I recharged the R600 from around 23% to 100% in about 3 hours. 3.5 hours, in around that. I was getting in between, it was bouncing between 60, 70, sometimes it went up to 80 and then back down to 40 watts of input, just from where I am with the sun. But yeah, so this is the solar panel. It's a 100 watt unit. It's very compact, as you can see. It's about 500 mil by 500 mil when it's folded. And then what it does is open up the panel, and it folds out into a 100 watt unit. So there's your full 100 watt solar panel. It clamps back across. Also then on the back, what you have is, what you're able to do is stand this unit up. You have these stands that pull out, so you're able to stand the unit up on the ground, and all your connectors come in this pouch. Have a look at this now. So in the pouch you'll get your connectors. They come out there, they're connected in at the back. So you have connectors for your MC4 connectors, I think they're called. So they're connectors for your solar panel to connect into your things. And then you have MC4 to what looks like XT60 connectors. And you've also got a sort of a DC connection as well. So that comes in the pack, in the back of the solar panel. There's a little pouch, as I said, where the wires for connection come out. Two MC4 connectors to your XT60. So they just connect from your solar panel together like so, and then use your XT60 into the side input onto this charger, and that's it. Beauty of this one is this morning when I was charging up the unit, someone was coming head on with me, and I have the power station set at the back of the bivvy, at the back of the tent. So I was able to pull this off around to the side, pointed directly where the sun was coming at, and I was getting, as I said, up to 80 watts input. And we are in Ireland, but it was a very sunny day today, up to about 23 degrees, fairly sunny for the whole day. And we were getting, as I said, anywhere between 60 and 80 watts constantly to charge up the R600. Okay, another little trick that this unit has as well, if you look at the front, there's a lovely, nice LED display. That LED display will give you your input, your output, how many hours charging you have left, what percentage of battery you have left. It will also indicate what's plugged in and what's turned on. So in order to use the DC side of stuff, you have to turn on each of the units. So there's a little button here that'll click on your DC power and give you access and output for all the DC. Press the button there, will also give you your output for your AC. When you put on the AC, you'll hear a little fan kick in, but it's not too loud at all. You can probably hear, if I put the mic beside it there, you can't even hear it. But there is a fan in it that kicks in when the AC is on. It's not too loud at all. Another feature this has as well is Bluetooth connectability to your phone through the app, through the ALLPOWERS app. So if you download the ALLPOWERS app, you hold the DC button on this for 3 seconds, you hear the beep, and now the Bluetooth is on. You connect this up via Bluetooth to your mobile phone, to the ALLPOWERS app. It gives you total control then over the app itself, in the app, over the unit with the app. So you can do things like turn on the AC and the DC power. Instead of using the switch, you can do it through the app. You can turn the light on and off. You can change the different hertz from 50 hertz to 60 hertz on the light. It'll give you what your inputs and what your outputs are, and you're in real time. And then, yeah, You can also go in then and change the modes, so the charging mode from standard mode, the fast mode and the eco mode. So there's 3 different modes on it that you can change within the app. So the only little qualm I have with the unit is on the LED display. The LED display, it's great and it gives you all the information and everything that you need. The only thing I found is it goes into like a sleep mode. So after a while, I think it's 10 minutes, I'm not too sure what the time is on it, but the actual LED display will go to sleep. So it'll go blank and it'll go dark, and it looks like the unit has powered off, but it hasn't. It's still working in the background. It's still doing all the charging, and if you have the solar panel on, it's still being charged. But yeah, it just goes to sleep. To wake it back up again, you just have to hit the power button once, and then it'll come back on and you can see the display. I just don't see the need for it. I think if you just need the display on all the time, it'd be great, because I'm going to feel that what's going to happen with me is I am going to be picking this up, packing up, have a look in, think, oh, that's turned off because I can't see the display, and I'm going to put it back into the van and it's not going to be turned off, and it's going to drain the battery down, and then when I go to use it thinking that I have battery, it's going to be drained. That's my only issue with it. But yeah, other than that, it's been a perfect unit. As I said, I've had it out for the whole weekend of camping so far. Fully charged it before I left the house. That took less than an hour. Brought it camping, charged up all my batteries, GoPros, all my lights, head torches and stuff for camping. Charged all that up, and then this morning when I woke up, I recharged it then using the solar panel and the solar power today. As I said, it took about 3.5 hours. It's at 99% here now. I'm going to use it throughout the night again for recharging the batteries and stuff that I use for filming for today, including the drone. And yeah, really unit, really impressive. And if you're in the need for a portable power station for your camping or your fishing, go check it out. Links in the description below. Fishing with Steve, your discount code for 10% off. Just a word of note as well then, if you are buying this and you're going to use the description below and you're going to buy it, it is a European unit, so it is coming from Europe. So your AC output will be a European output. So you will need an adapter. So I picked these up off Amazon, little small adapter for UK and Ireland plugs. Plug that in, you get your 3-pin plugs. But you will need an adapter. It will come with European. Same with the power cord cable will come. It's a European power cord cable. So just be wary of that. Another thing then also is, if you are buying this and you're getting it through the link in the description below, the solar panel is actually sent separate. So you'll get your unit first. This will be sent out on one delivery, and then the solar panel is coming separate. It did take between, I think it was 4 or 5 days difference between the boxed unit coming and the solar panel coming. I don't know why that is, whether it comes from different factories or something like that, but it does mention it on the website. But I had some people contacting me after my last review of the S300 asking me where the solar panel was. Just to note as well that I don't work for ALLPOWERS. The only thing I have is that they've sent me out these units to do a review. But yeah, some guys did order from my last review of the S300 and were worried that the solar panel took so long to come. But yeah, there's about a week in the difference between the delivery of the actual unit itself and the solar panel if you buy it as a bundle. I don't know why that is. I think it comes from different factories or something. And a big thanks to ALLPOWERS for sending me this unit to do the review on. Yeah, it's going to get a lot of use over the summer and over the winter for my pike fishing as well. So yeah, cracking little unit. Guys, thanks for watching this product review. If you enjoyed it and you want other videos, do check out my other fishing videos that are on the channel as well. And do give it a like, subscribe, hit that bell to get notifications when I do my next upload. And until then, if you're out on the bank, if you're out fishing, tight lines.